This is no ordinary doll. Meet Robert the Doll, America's most haunted toy, said to curse anyone who disrespects him. Are you ready for terror? In the dark, eerie room, Robert the Doll's glass eyes stare. Shadows creep, and a flickering light reveals his sinister presence, waiting silently for the next victim. Visitors whisper that this cursed toy moves when no one is watching. Robert the Doll, haunted and terrifying, has haunted Key West for decades, terrifying all who approach. Over a century ago, Robert the Doll was gifted to young Eugene Otto by a mysterious servant who practiced voodoo, starting decades of unexplained, creepy, and haunted events. The old, haunted house echoed with strange noises. Robert the Doll sat motionless, but footsteps and whispers filled the dark, dimly lit room, terrifying everyone who entered. Objects moved on their own. Shadows flickered across walls. Locals claim Robert the Doll laughed in empty rooms, his cursed presence impossible to ignore, haunting every corner. Neighbors swore they saw the cursed toy staring from windows. Flickering light revealed a dark, creepy shadow as if Robert the Doll were alive, observing them silently. Families living with him reported accidents and misfortune. Robert the Doll's sinister, haunted aura seemed to follow them everywhere, proving why this toy is America's most haunted. Letters and apologies piled up in the Key West Museum. Visitors feared Robert the Doll's curse, leaving notes begging forgiveness for disturbing the creepy, haunted doll. Even today, photographers claim misfortune after snapping Robert the Doll's picture. Haunted and cursed, this creepy toy demands respect, terrifying anyone who dares approach him. Some researchers say Robert the Doll's eerie presence is psychological, yet countless haunted stories make him a legend, proving this creepy, cursed doll is truly unforgettable. The old house, abandoned and dark, seems alive. Shadows move across peeling walls as Robert the Doll waits silently, an ominous, cursed, and haunted toy from another time. Visitors report a cold breeze through the haunted windows, accompanied by faint whispers. Robert the Doll's cursed presence grows stronger, making the dim, flickering room feel alive. Every shadow seems to watch. Every flickering light exaggerates his sinister grin. Robert the Doll isn't just a toy, it's America's most haunted, cursed, and terrifying doll ever. Researchers examine letters describing Robert the Doll's curse. Each story echoes fear, proving this haunted toy controls rooms, shadows, and the minds of those who dare disrespect him. Key West's museum holds Robert the Doll in a glass case. Visitors approach cautiously, whispering apologies, afraid the haunted, cursed doll might move when no one is watching. The dim flickering light casts eerie shadows. Robert the Doll's eyes seem alive, following every movement. Haunted, cursed, and creepy, the toy terrifies anyone who dares stare. Some claim nightmares follow them home. Robert the Doll's haunted aura lingers beyond the museum. This cursed, creepy, and terrifying toy continues to haunt America's imagination endlessly. The old house felt alive. Shadows flickered across the walls as Robert the Doll, cursed and haunted, silently watched every movement in the dim room. A cold breeze passed through haunted windows. Visitors whispered, fearing the cursed doll might move. Robert the Doll's sinister presence filled the dark room completely. Every shadow seemed alive. Flickering candlelight revealed Robert the Doll's creepy smile. Haunted and cursed, this doll terrified anyone who dared to stare too long. Psychologists suggest the fear may be imagination, yet decades of haunted reports prove Robert the Doll's eerie presence is frighteningly real. Uncanny movements, objects displaced, whispers, and empty rooms. This haunted toy dominates the imagination, making Robert the Doll America's most haunted and cursed doll ever. In Key West Museum, letters pile up. Visitors apologize to Robert the Doll for disturbing the cursed, haunted doll, hoping to avoid misfortune or supernatural punishment. The flickering light casts long shadows, making Robert the Doll's eyes seem alive. Every visitor feels the haunted, cursed doll watching them silently, unnervingly close. Photographs often bring accidents or broken cars. Robert the Doll's curse seems real, following people beyond the museum, keeping its haunted, creepy legend alive. Researchers study letters and reports describing Robert the Doll's cursed influence. Haunted and sinister, this doll continues terrifying generations with mysterious, unexplained events. Now, facing Robert the Doll in the Haunted Museum is daring. Visitors feel the dark, cursed presence, wondering if shadows are moving or imagination is at play. A flickering candle illuminates the haunted doll. Robert the Doll watches silently, its sinister eyes following every visitor. The cursed, creepy toy terrifies all who dare approach. Are you brave enough to meet Robert the Doll? This haunted, cursed toy remains America's most terrifying, mysterious doll, waiting silently for anyone foolish enough to disrespect it.